My name is Megan. I'm 29 years old, and I live in a small town in Pennsylvania. It's not big, but it's peaceful. There are little shops, a few quiet churches, and an old train station that barely makes a sound anymore. Every street is lined with trees. In fall, the leaves turn golden and red. I like walking under them after work. I live alone in a small apartment. It's just 2 rooms and a window that faces the street. In the mornings, I make black tea and sit by the window. Now it's desks, computers, and coffee cups. My desk is by the window. He asked how they were. He cared. He noticed. I like that. Can see the bakery and sometimes the library. The days there feel the same. A few days later, he left a box of lemon tea bags on my desk. There was a photo on his desk, his wife, 2 kids, a perfect little family. I looked at it sometimes, told myself, this is his life. I don't want to change it, just enough. I liked the hum of the heater, the view of the empty street, the way the lights turned orange outside. Saw these at the store, he said. You like this kind, right? No ending? Just days? I never tried to take anything from him. I just lived with the feeling quietly. I didn't tell anyone. Not my sister, not my friends. It was something soft I carried every day. Quiet, predictable. People speak softly, type emails, answer phones. No one talks too much. I'd sit by the lake with tea and watch people live. Couples, kids, dogs, old men, feeding birds. I didn't need to join them. I just liked to watch. Thought maybe Alex did that too with his kids. I wondered if he made pancakes on Sundays. I never looked it up. I didn't want to know too much. Just wanted to feel something again. That was enough. I didn't either. I just did my work calm, steady, simple. He was still kind, still calm, but he kept space. I sit by my window with tea and peace. I understood. We'd both felt something, but we left it untouched. I smiled too. I turned my face to the trees and waited until they were gone. I still see him sometimes. He still smiles. Not pain, not hope, just a gentle peace. I smile back. He stopped by and said, "Take care of yourself, Sarah." That was the last time we were ever alone. Then I walked away. But it still teaches you how to feel. Smiled. Quiet stories matter too. I stayed polite. He did too. We both knew, but we never said anything. We couldn't. I watched people walk their dogs or carry paper bags from the bakery. Then I'd take the bus to work. I sat across from him, sunlight behind his head. He looked at me and said, "I'm glad you're here. You make this place better." My office is small, on the 2nd floor of a brick building that used to be a shoe store. Nothing really changed for 3 years. Then, one winter day, we got a new manager. His name was Alex. He was 38, wore glasses and gray sweaters, brown hair, kind eyes. On his first day, he stopped at every desk and said hello. When he came to mine, he smiled and said, "Hi, I'm Alex. It's really nice to meet you." I said, "Nice to meet you too." That was all. But when he walked away, something inside me shifted. I looked at the floor for a long time. I didn't know why. He didn't change the office in big ways. But he brought something with him. He remembered people's names. He once asked me if the lemon tea in the break room was still my favorite. I didn't even know he knew. I just said yes, softly. Then he walked away. I didn't open the box. I just looked at it. For days. How his voice stayed calm even on the busiest days. I wrote these things down in a notebook at home. Not dreams, not letters, just little things. After that, I started noticing him more. How he stood near the window during meetings. How he fixed his glasses when he was thinking. I knew he was married. I never did. When he walked past my desk and said, "Good morning, Sarah," I said, "Good morning," and smiled, but only a little. Sometimes I stayed late, not to be near him, but to enjoy the silence after everyone left. On weekends, I'd go to the park. There was never a plan. Then one day, late in summer, he called me into his office to help with a report. I said, "Thank you." That night, I didn't say those words out loud. I just held them in my heart. Later, I saw him at the bookstore with his daughter. She held a book about stars. He looked up, saw me, and smiled. Another time, I saw his whole family at the park. They looked so happy. I didn't feel pain. I didn't feel jealous. I just felt quiet. At work, I kept my distance. One evening, I was staying late. I nodded. After that, things slowly changed. Now another winter has come. I still go to the same office, but it's different now. I carry something quiet inside me. Love is not meant to grow. If this touched your heart, like, comment, and share.